You go off. Ooh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Burke. I'm a vocal coach. I have to tell you something. When I was first starting singing, I was absolutely terrible. I couldn't sing at all. So dramatic, I know. But look, I got made fun of all the time. I tried out for a band. They rejected me on the spot. It was so embarrassing. But I didn't quit. And now fast forward, I am a professional singer and a vocal coach. I've been able to teach thousands, literally, many of who had a dream of being a singer but had no idea of how to go about it. And very quickly, within weeks or months, been able to get them confident in their singing voice. And you can check out a bunch of reviews on my site if you need extra proof, because I get it. Anybody can just like blah, 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 talk up on YouTube. But the reality is anybody can learn to sing. And I made you a free singing lesson. It's 15 minutes just to prove to you how much progress you can make in such a short amount of time, in 15 minutes. It's on my site. The link is in the YouTube description. So seriously, go try that after this reaction. It's going to shock you. Even if you thought that you weren't interested in singing, when you realize how quickly you can improve, I promise you, you are going to become interested in singing and you're going to get excited about it. Anybody can learn to sing. All it is connecting the mind to the vocal cords, and that can happen way faster than you think possible. So whenever you can, go try that lesson. I recommend just take 15 minutes after this video, watch me geek out to EXO's vocals, and then go take that lesson and see what you're capable of. All right, I will see you over on the site. But before we do that, are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm about to freak out. You know I'm a fan of EXO's vocals. Those guys can sing. And I'm telling you what, there is a difference between singing and singing. And they can sing. Was that corny? That was really corny. Okay, anyway, let's do this.
눌러야 돼. 나의 헤어짐을 모르는 세상은 슬프도록 그대로인데 그대
Gorgeous.
지난 사랑이 내 안을 파고드는 가시가 되어
You go off.
내 안에 숨어 잊으려 하면 할수록 더 아파와.
Oh, those harmonies got me. I'm feeling a tear coming. A tears a brewing. Oh, yes. Come on. Such a stinger. Just sitting there in his bed, checking the weather, checking the week's weather, and just going off vocally. Sheesh! That's what I'm talking about. That gets me inspired.
그땐 우리 아무 일도 없듯이 발길을 돌려 그래야 마치 우리 인사가 아름다울 수 있네 그때까진 조금만 더 웃어요.
That vibrato is so precise. And can I say something too? How amazing is this? He's so real. He was flat on one of those top notes, which is fine. He's laying in his bed, right? Whatever. That's what I want to say. Whatever. He's flat. He's incredible. Even he gets flat. I just want to encourage you. You do not have to put so much pressure on yourself I don't know what it is about singing. I guess it's because it's like our voice that people get so nervous about singing and messing up. It's going to happen. I mess up. The guys in EXO can mess up. They get flat sometimes. It's okay if you get flat sometimes. Don't put the pressure on yourself that you have to be perfect to sing. And that's really what I want to encourage you with is have fun when you sing. When you're having fun, you're going to sing better. Literally, you're going to be more relaxed. There's a reason that people can sing amazing in the shower and then they get up on a stage, or you go try to audition for choir. Or when I was starting, I tried to audition for the band. I'm like, hey, I think I sound pretty good in the shower. And then I go to audition and they're like, no. You stick to the drums, young lad. I was a young Justin at that time who was a drummer, wanted to be a singer, but story for another time. Anyway, I just want to let you know, you don't have to be perfect, all right? Even incredible vocalists mess up sometimes too, so take the pressure off of yourself when it comes to singing. I'm giving you permission to take the pressure off of yourself. Peace. Whew. Oh, I love that note. They're all so good. Hate to interrupt, but I thought I would remind you that you can check out all of my music on my channel. It's featured on my channel. You know, if you're going to hear me analyze other voices, I think it's important that you know what my voice sounds like too. So whenever you're ready for that, that's there on my channel. All right, let's get back to it. Bring us home. Yes. That lower harmony was so good. Wow, listen to that. Listen to how he changes his tone. He's able to manipulate his tone, and he realizes this is more of a poppy, happy song. So he brightens up his tone, adds a little bit more nasal resonance, and a quick way for you to access more nasal resonance, as I'm doing right now, is to give a little smile to all the words. Just do a little smile. Smile a little bit, and it's a natural way to access a little bit more nasal resonance in your vocal tone whenever you sing, and you can see that he's doing the same thing. Bring us home. Yes. Such a tight harmony too. He is so good. I admire him so much because to get to that kind of level, it takes dedication and it takes sticking with something for a long period of time. And this goes for developing any skill. But I want to share with you a tip to staying motivated to actually practicing your singing. I'll share with you two tips actually. One is to have a community of people doing it with you. That's why I love being a part of the singer community. If you'd like access into that, you can instantly have hundreds of friends who are interested in singing, me included. You'll be able to meet me. I'll be able to guide you through singing within that community. But yeah, that's in the description if you want to check that out. So having accountability, having friends who are pursuing the same skill as you is really important. But the second thing is to small chunk it out. And what I mean by that is to reward yourself for small progress. The latest research in neuroscience says that the best way to stay engaged and stay motivated is to give little hits of dopamine, and I'm going to explain that in a second, but little hits of dopamine along the way, and then one big release of dopamine at the end. So to give an example of maybe running a race, running a mile, and then breaking and getting water, and congratulating yourself with the people you're running with, and then running another mile, eating a protein bar and drinking water. Little hit of dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good chemical in the brain. It's what releases when we feel happy. It's called the happy chemical, basically. That's where the emotion of happiness comes from. It's from the chemical dopamine that's released in the brain. But anyway, you see that as you're running a race. Let's say you're trying to run, how many miles is in a marathon? Whatever. You're trying to run a race that's 20 miles. Well, that can seem like a lot. But if you give yourself rewards at the end of each mile, you'll actually stick with it. It's like, let me just make it to this flag pole. Let me just make it to this house over here as you're running, obviously. Just small little goals, small targets that you can achieve, and then rewarding yourself after you do it. That is how you stay motivated, okay? You have to reward yourself. You got to give your brain that dopamine feel-good chemical, because then you're going to be so motivated and so excited to do it. So as you're singing, like for people that join Singer and do the daily lessons, well, at the end of every lesson, give yourself some kind of reward after you do it. And I'm telling you, by the first week, you're going to be so excited, so motivated, your brain is going to switch on, and you're going to get so motivated and so passionate to stick with it, right? And then maybe you give yourself one big goal, like at the end of the month, if you've stayed consistent every day, then you're going to do some big reward. Okay, and that's the way that you want to structure it. Small hits of dopamine, and then once you achieve a bigger target, get a big hit of dopamine, okay, by some reward. So you go, I don't know, whatever, you get what I'm talking about. But that is a great way to structure learning any kind of new skill, and definitely learning how to sing, and to stay motivated learning how to sing. I just love EXO. Like 4 notes down so quick. What a transition up there. Yes, sir. Ooh, and a little portamento slide down. Effortless. Look at those headphones. Are we just gonna forget about these headphones? I guess we're not even gonna talk about it. Okay. Or is that a poster of himself in the back? We're gonna act like that's not a poster of him in the back. It probably isn't. I don't know who that is. Leave me a comment. Who is that? That would be pretty. What's the right word for that? Maybe savage. That is, to me, the definition of a savage. Nailing a song effortlessly with pink cat headphones and an epic poster of you in the back. Savage. Great precision. EXO. I'm gonna get close for the end here, but look, he's so good. He's so good. What else is there to say? So good, so trained, incredible. Makes it look effortless. But leave me a comment. What do you think? I want to know what your opinion is. We all want to know what your opinion is. Whenever I'm on YouTube, honestly, the thing I like to do the most is look at comments. So let me know, what is your favorite part? What is your favorite characteristic of his voice? And then if you're new to the channel family, you can hit the subscribe button if you would like to. And if you haven't taken that free lesson, I'm telling you, now is a great time to do it. It's 15 minutes, but it's really going to improve your voice in just 15 minutes. And it's going to show you what you're capable of. You're going to realize what you are capable of when it comes to singing. And this is just going to be the start for you. But hopefully it's going to kickstart your singing journey and get you realizing really what you're capable of. That's what I would love for it to do for you. And it's done that for many people. So anyway, that's in the description if you'd like to check that out. And yeah, all right, so much love. Peace.
But for your eyes scare the stars above. I'll spend all that I have to keep you up. Yes, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there. I won't let down. No, you can count